I've been asked this question: can you challenge a C&P exam before the VA makes a decision? The short answer is sometimes, but it depends on the situation. And a lot of veterans think they have to wait for a decision and then deal with that later. But sometimes you get clues during the exam that might help you understand that there are things that might have been done incomplete, such as the examiner didn't review your records, or important history wasn't discussed. The exam was very brief and didn't reflect your condition. These are some situations you may want to consider contacting the VA and requesting a new exam. Now, they're the decision maker, so it's not that it is automatically guaranteed that a new or corrected C&P exam can be performed. So there are still options you have if you get denied when requesting this. So it may be something that you can look at what your case submission is. Do you have all the supportive evidence? Could you add something more to make your evidence more clear and explain your condition so the VA isn't relying on only that exam? Make sure you have your buddy statements, your personal statements. Make sure all your medical records are included. If you need an outside nexus letter, consider that. But after the decision is made, there are still options, and those are more formal. Supplemental claim, higher level review, appeals. They come into play depending on the situation and what that decision letter says. But here's the key point that I want to make with you here today. Whether it's before or after the decision has been made, everything comes back to the same thing. It doesn't mean that it's the end of the road. Does the medical evidence clearly explain your condition and how it's connected to service? Because that's what the VA is ultimately relying on when they make their decision. So what choices you have before or after depends on that question. So if it's something you didn't feel right during your exam, most important step is understanding what actually made it into the report. So request those reports, whether it clearly explained and supported your claim. So before you go down rabbit holes of next decisions, understand what actually happened during that situation so you can make the best plan.